Hello and welcome to Mexico News Network's Breaking News. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Elisa Carballo, and we have excellent information for you. Mexico News Network is your #1 source for reliable information on business and investments in the Americas, stock markets and bonds, and also corporate information all about Mexico. So why not browse through our website on www.mexiconewsnetwork.com, our very own content digital platform. Now let's begin with today's main headlines. Houston, Texas, as well as Mexico City have decided to sign a bilateral agreement that will benefit both cities. The purpose of the agreement is to promote leisure and business travel between the two destinations through the creation of several events that will highlight the culinary, artistic, cultural, and even sporting attractions from each city. In the statement issued by the Joint Tourism Promotion Fund of the Federal District of Mexico and the Convention and Visitors Bureau from Houston, they both announced that both cities will work over the next 3 years. This is to boost tourist trade among them. Both cities will seek every single opportunity to promote the two destinations. Now, this will be done through all kinds of activities, from sporting, artistic, cultural, culinary, sporting, and even scientific. Regarding sports, both cities will create a joint alliance among their annual marathons. In medical science, Houston will promote the presence of Mexico City in the World Medical Conference of the Americas, which is an annual event held in the city of Houston. As for art and culture regards, the two cities will promote their museums, exhibitions, and events, and will also seek opportunities to work together in the fashion design industry. Now, in regard to the culinary area, both cities are experiencing a gastronomic renaissance, if you may call it, with a variety of creative cuisine and a remarkable number of chefs that attract visitors. A merge of talent, creativity, and innovation in the food and beverage area will definitely encourage culinary enthusiasts to explore both destinations. In more information, Avocados from Mexico is an organization that distributes Mexican avocados in the United States. Now, the company operates about 250 web-connected displays in grocery stores and is taking an initiative called Avo Lifestyle, for which they associated with Under Armour's MyFitnessPal application on mobile devices, which has a program for weight loss. Now, currently, the company is working to get customers to buy this delicious fruit, which is usually associated with guacamole, and are also working on the company Nectar an omni-channel which serves as a platform on the market in order to manage the database from intercept information from other digital programs. Avocados from Mexico seeks to create a connection with people seeking a healthier lifestyle. That is why its union with the implementation of MyFitnessPal has definitely been a great step toward achieving this, precisely because users can now register for the challenge Avo Lifestyle, a contest encouraging participants to log 15 meals that include a serving of avocado this current December, and the winners will get a customized meal plan from a nutritionist and also win $500 by the brand Under Armour. Currently, the company is working on promoting its own application, which is called Avocado, which has now achieved 20,000 downloads so far, to which the group's president, Álvaro Luque, said that they are just beginning and already have a large customer base, and the app is their very own way of mixing technology with points of sale. The purpose of this entire thing is to capture information to create a database which can be customized and segmented in order to target and remarket, which is why the company has decided to partner with several health apps. All of this with the purpose of creating an entire database with information about the consumption of avocado, therefore benefit the nations. In more news, Claro Video, the Mexican streaming video company owned by Carlos Slim, seeks to gradually beat Netflix in the market in Mexico. From January to June, according to the consulting firm Detaxis, Claro Video gained 7.7 percentage points in the market, while Netflix declined by 8.3 points in Mexico. Earlier on this year, Netflix had a 64% market share of over-the-top, and Claro Video featured only 32%. However, during the course of this year, the Mexican company has definitely shown an increase in users. Currently, Claro Video is the Latin American OTT with more original content produced. According to the company The Taxes, the number of users subscribing to OTT services like Netflix, Claro Video, Spotify, among others, will increase, registering a closing of year with 5 million subscribers in Mexico, surpassing countries like Brazil, Colombia, and Argentina. With all of this, the video on demand and over-the-top market in Mexico will reach an amount of $370 million at this year's end, while in 2018 it is expected to reach $809 million of profit. The arrival of broadband to Mexico certainly had a profound impact on the new distribution platforms of television and entertainment units, because now people can enjoy their services in any type of device, whether it's a smart TV, smartphone, tablets, among many others, which are some of the advantages of Claro Video services. Moving along to more information. Ever since the year 2011, more than $6 billion in foreign investment have entered Mexico in the form of several automaking and auto parts plants in different states all around the country. By the end of the decade, Mexico is expected to produce 5 million vehicles. Mexico's position as a leader in the automobile industry has gone up one place, standing as the second largest producer of vehicles after the United States. This followed by Canada, running up along in third place. The country's geographical position between North and South America gives it an advantage as an exporter. Mexico also has a privileged position in access to Asia-Pacific markets. Another very strong advantage for Mexico is the number of free trade agreements it holds with 45 different countries all around the world. All of this allows automobile companies to ship abroad duty-free, becoming a very attractive and strategic location for car business and marketing. According to Nissan, Mexican Managing Director Ayrton Cuso, transportation and export of vehicles is more efficient in Mexico thanks to the fact that there are trains, roads, ports. As an example, Volkswagen Puebla, the largest assembly plant outside of its country of origin, Germany, exports 80% of the Beetles produced to 100 countries. Their Beetle, Golf, and Jetta models are shipped to the US, South America, Europe, and Asia. Now, government support, quality workforce, and privileged locations are only some of the reasons the automobile industry in Mexico has the potential to become a power, or at the very least, maintain its current position. And now, let's talk a little bit about Mexico's inflation rates. Consumer prices in Mexico increased by 2.48% year-on-year in October of 2015, which is slightly lower than 2.52% rise in September. All of this hits a brand new fresh record low for the 6th straight consecutive month. The inflation rate has been below the central bank's 3% target ever since May due to sluggish growth and slower telecom and housing prices that, despite a nearly 12% depreciation of the peso against the US dollar ever since the beginning of the year. Inflation rates in Mexico averaged 26.24% from 1974 all the way up to 2015, reaching an all-time high of 179.73% in February of the year 1988 and a record low of 2.48% in October of this current year, 2015. Year-on-year, the cost of education recorded the highest increase, which was up by 4.28% from a 4.27% in September, followed by non-food prices, which were up by 3.01% from 2.78% in September as well. Food, drinks, and tobacco industry were up by 2.38% from the 2.25% it achieved in September, and housing was up by 1.99% from 2.03% back in September as well. Excluding food and energy, the core inflation was of 2.47%, up from 2.38% in the previous month and the highest so far in 2015. Now, on a monthly basis, consumer prices rose by 0.51%, up from the 0.37% in September and the highest figure ever since November. The biggest upward pressure came from the energy costs, which was up by 3.3%, and prices of fruits and vegetables were up by 0.68%. The core index rose at a slower rate of 0.25%. Sadly, this was all for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Elisa Carballo. Remember, you are watching Breaking News by Mexico News Network, your #1 source for reliable information on business and the Americas, stock markets, bonds, and corporate information. Browse through our website on www.mexiconewsnetwork.com for more, and also follow us on social networks on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus to find out more about our thriving and rising industries. We'll see you next time.